Welcome to Art History, Late Antiquity. The Mediterranean world in late antiquity. This chapter surveys the art and architecture produced in the late antique world between 192 and 526 CE, both before and after the reign of the Roman Emperor Constantine by Jewish and Christian people. The artworks reflect their evolving cultural and religious practices and include painting, sculpture, and early examples of illuminated manuscripts and structures of worship. The artworks in this period are Roman in style and technique, but they differ in subject and often in function. They form the foundation of art and architecture in the Middle Ages. Interior synagogue, Dura Europa, Syria, with wall paintings of Old Testament themes. Yahweh, or God, never appears in wall paintings except as a hand emerging from the top. Detail of the mural painting with Samuel anointing David. Cutaway of a view of a Christian community house in Dura Europos. Most Christian art in Rome during the 3rd and 4th centuries is located in catacombs on the outskirts of the city. Catacombs were dug out of tufa rock. Catacomb paintings depict traditional Greco-Roman myths and do not differ in style or technique, only in content. A popular subject is the life of Jonah, which stands for the life of Christ, the praying figure. The figures with orans are, the orans are praying figures with the hands raised. Christ is depicted as a young shepherd. The Athenian Acropolis statue of a young man with sheep across his shoulders bringing sacrifice to Athena could be a source for the artist who made this sculpture. The catacombs of Comenilia in Rome. Sarcophagus with Old and New Testament scenes and philosopher in the middle, with a praying orant on the left. Christ as a young seated philosopher. Old St. Peter's in Rome was commissioned by Emperor Constantine. It was built on the plan of a basilica and across the river from the temples of the other Roman gods. The building was wooden. Santa Sabina and Santa Costanza across the river were illuminated by clerestory windows. Byzantine architects developed the central plan buildings as mausoleums, baptistries, and private chapels, rather than for churches in the east. Santa Costanza was built as a mausoleum for Constantine's daughter. The floor plan of Santa Costanza in Rome. The parting of Abraham and Lot in mosaic. Mausoleum of Gallia Placidia in Ravenna, Italy, was built in a cuneiform-shaped structure, was probably a chapel to a martyred saint. interior of the mausoleum. Christ is depicted as a good shepherd with purple robe and golden halo, and holding the cross. The sheep stand for his followers. You'll notice how the image of Christ is changing through time. The miracle of the loaves and fishes, Christ in his purple robe. Interior of St. Apollinaire looking east in Ravenna, Italy. Santa Sabina, built as you can see the basilican structure here. The west doors of Santa Sabina in carved cypress wood. Folio of a farmer with figures taken from mythology. The diptych in carved ivory carries on